as the Pāti Māori becomes a real power in Parliament, that makes everybody nervous. It's making the politicians nervous and the settler parties. It's making the media nervous. As Te Pāti Māori will be in the next election on the current numbers will not be anybody else's choice. We will be choosing the next government, and that makes people nervous. And so, that's why the attack we had in the last 2 weeks, the Pāti Māori was prevalent in the media. Notwithstanding that there was a man shot who was on the run with his father for 4 years. But we dominated the news, and so we're getting all of this, and this is just what comes with the territory as we become the fastest growing Māori movement in modern day history. They will tarnish our name. They will continue to attack our people because Māori are doing so well, and Māori are starting to organise themselves very well. We're maturing in a democracy. You can see that our votes are starting to come in. You can see that on the tracking of even just in the local councils, Māori have increased its participation in that particular space. You can see that the amount of Māori that have gone onto the Māori roll would actually mean that we would have an 8th seat. That's how many people have come onto the Māori roll. And the influx of membership into the Pāti Māori has also increased. And so our people are maturing in this democracy. That scares this country because they would rather us be ignorant to the way the system works. But we are getting very, very savvy in regards to the way the system works. If you have a look at select committees, our people are inundating select committees with submissions. Just with the Regulatory Standards Bill itself, was a record for any government in New Zealand to receive submissions on any bill, and over 315,000 people submitted. We had an influx of people onto the Māori roll. When Hana Duru Haka, we had 1 billion views across the world. It was celebrated. The Hikoi, over 100,000 people not just marched in Wellington but across the country. And so I'm really, really proud of where our people are tracking, and of course we will come to a point where not only does it make Pākehā nervous with the maturity of Tiwi Māori in this country's democracy, but also it makes our own people nervous because we're treading new waters. And when you're the leadership or when you're at the front of the bow of the waka, leading the charge, of course you're going to get you're going to get wet first. You're going to get smashed by the waves first. So, kei te pai tērā, we are again, we are treading new waters. We are a growing movement, and again, when our party was knocked out in 2017, we had to rebuild. So 2020 to 2026, as we're heading into the 2026 election, we are absolutely a new movement. And we will come across challenges. We will have growing pains like any other whānau, and we welcome all of those things because it's an opportunity for us to learn. But look, we've got so much work to do. We've got a celebration this week with Rawiri coming into the team, and we're looking really, really forward to doing that. And we should have been celebrating that from the time she won to now.